On this video, we're just going to cover a few important facts about when purchasing a log splitter, what to look out for, and really what not to look out for. First of all, we're going to look at the controller, the RAM, and the plumbing of the entire system, with the stroke and the return time of both of these machines. Here, this orange one is our latest one, which we've done quite a few modifications with the manufacturer. And here's our green one, which is our entry-level unit, which we purchased over a couple of years ago. This particular model just has your standard 2/8 spool controller. As you can see, there is no detent or there is no relief valve as well. So that means that you're going to put undue stress and strain on your pump. Moving over to this model, as you can see, there is adjustable detent for your reverse automatic operation, and there is also an adjustable relief valve, so you can configure the machine according to your needs and pressure of the pump. The RAM is the driving force of your entire log splitter. Here, this red one here is a 5-inch RAM, and it can produce up to 30 tons pressure. Okay, this particular unit has a 4-inch RAM or 100mm. It's got a 100mm OD, 88mm ID, and a 60mm spare. The purpose of this is that it's going to have less room between the spare and the inside of the RAM. That means that we're going to require less oil to push it back, so we're going to get a faster cycle time. And not only that, we're going to have less friction going through our whole system, thus less heat. Okay, one of the most important factors that when people purchase log splitters is that they overlook the plumbing or the hose system of how it's set up. On this side we've got a 1/2 inch, and on the dump side we've got a full 1 inch. Now when the pump is pumping up to 60 litres per minute, it's going 60 litres per minute in and 60 litres per minute out. Now when the RAM is fully extended, you have to imagine that we've got a whole cylinder full of oil and the pump is still pumping at full volume. So what happens is that most of the time you get a bottleneck factor in here. That's why we have the bigger hose to compensate for the oil that's in the RAM. A couple of factors is that for speed and also for less friction or less heat generated. As you can see on this particular unit, we've got a 1/2 inch in and a 1/2 inch coming out. And of course with the larger RAM being a 5 inch, you're going to get major heat build up and congestion of oil fighting its way through the outlet. Okay, what we're going to do is put these things into action and just take note of the cycle time on both of these ones. Obviously this unit is going to be far slower because it's got a bigger RAM, it's got more oil to fill up, and of course you've got the bottleneck function in the controller, which is going to hinder it as well. Okay, you might want to time the cycle time of this, so just keep an eye on the clock, just right down there. Okay, we're just going to start this machine up and just take note of the cycle time. It should be around about 7 to 8 seconds. Make sure if you're looking at a log splitter, make sure it's got an in-tank filter or an in-line filter, and preferably this should be on the dump side. Okay, another quick tip. As you can see on our ram and our controller, we have elbows. We've stuck these on just to reduce the friction caused by the oil flowing through the system. On this one, you can see these are actually totally right angles. Okay, rightio, that sort of wraps it up for today. I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope you got something out of it. Please, if you've got any questions or comments, please don't hesitate to ask.